From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Blood inventory has dropped to critical levels. Now blood centers are calling on you for blood donations of all types. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jasmine Brooks. Calling on all blood donors. The usage of blood over the holiday weekend has significantly escalated at all hospitals, and that means blood donors of all types are needed. The Miller Keystone Blood Center is the only blood supplier to our regional hospitals, and blood inventory has dropped to critical levels, so eligible donors are asked to schedule an appointment today. We spoke with Marie D'Amato about the need for blood.
We need help from our community. Our supply is critically low right now. Over the holiday weekend, our hospitals used over 1,200 units of blood, and we only collected a little over 600. So our patients out there need our help. The usage increases in the summer months, and donors are away on vacation, and they're out in the sun having fun, but the accident patients are still there, cancer patients are still there, and people are outside having fun, and also a lot of trauma accidents happen in the summertime.
D'Amato tells us the blood center needs approximately 500 blood donors to walk through its doors every single day in order to meet patient needs. Blood products are needed to care for premature infants, accident or burn victims, surgical patients, and individuals undergoing chemotherapy. The blood center is located at 426 Airport Road on the Beltway Commons. To schedule an appointment, call the blood center at 610-691-5850. On Wednesday, State Senator Dave Argel hosted his annual Senior Citizens Expo at the Schuylkill Mall in Frackville. The expo was a way to inform local seniors about many opportunities and services that are out there for them in many different areas. 42 different agencies from all over Schuylkill County and beyond were on hand. There were also presentations from the Attorney General's office on how seniors can protect themselves when it comes to fraud and scams and how to avoid being victimized. We talked with the senator about the annual expo.
And what we do is we bring a host of experts in who offer programs to senior citizens so that any senior who has any question can come here today and get answers. So think of it in terms of one-stop shopping.
Also on hand was St. Luke's Hospital to answer medical questions and perform blood and glaucoma screenings. The expo included nursing care facilities, consumer protections agencies, and the Schuylkill Transportation System. Senator Argel told News 13 he is very pleased to offer this year's expo each and every year. Senator Dave Argel says the economy has been the worst in our state since 1930s. That left two choices when talking budget: raise taxes or cut spending. The decision was ultimately to cut spending. Several agencies took cuts, including the Senate, House, the Department of Banking, elected officials, staff members, and of course, education.
It turns out that the economy got a little bit better in April and May, so we were able to find some extra money. The education cuts weren't nearly as bad as what had earlier been predicted, but if the economy would just pick up, and we hope it will soon, then we shouldn't have to look at these same kind of really pretty tough cuts in the future.
Argel says one common question he is asked is, will the school district property tax ever be changed? His answer, he would prefer to eliminate it altogether. The Senate Finance Committee has a hearing at the end of this month to discuss the issue. With a budget in place for the state of Pennsylvania, State Representative Tara Toohill worked closely with the money plan. Joining us live, State Representative Tara Toohill with our Kristen Bazinski. Kristen?
All right, Jasmine, thanks so much. Representative Toohill, obviously a busy time a few weeks ago getting that budget in place, doing exactly what the governor wanted to do, and that was pass an on-time budget. Let's just quickly talk about that budget, maybe some of the sticking points that people here in the greater Hazleton area should know about and really should have a little bit more detail about, because maybe they're in the dark a little bit.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes. Basically, I mean, the budget process is always so tough because there are so many different needs in such a diverse state like Pennsylvania. So it really is a strenuous time as everyone argues over the priorities, and there are cuts that have to be made, and they're always unpleasant, those cuts. One of the unpleasant cuts was to welfare, and it's something that in this district people have been asking for a long time. The cash assistance program is something that is abused. People see it being abused very often. So there is still food stamps. You can still get your housing paid for. You can still get cell phones. I mean, the government provides for so many free things, but there is no longer going to be this free cash. So people are really up in arms about this. It was about $200 a month that a lot of people were able to get. And really what we're saying to people out there, people that are affected by this, that really were part of the needy group, for them to call our office. We'll help them with job placement. We'll help them look for it or get food stamps if they need it. But we do have a lot of community services that the state funds that are there for people that are in need in those tough times. But we really had to put an end to that cash assistance program just because there was so much abuse. And really, the government, as long as we're giving everything away for free, we're not really helping people because those people aren't getting to go back to work and their children learn to just be on the system. And we're really not helping anyone in the long run.
Right, and you have to add too, when you talk about people who are abusing the system, that's people who were using the money to buy cigarettes, to buy things that the money was not intended for, and not everybody was abusing it. But what it came down to was you had to basically make a choice.
Right, and so if it is for food or something that you really do need, necessary items, food and housing, we are going to be able to help you with that. So just call the office if you're out there and you're worried or you're scared about certain cuts.
Right. Okay, really quickly, education. That was a big thing on everyone's mind, especially the Hazleton Area School District. When it came right down to it, it was kind of a touch or go kind of thing with what the government was going to do in regards to education funding, which meant what the Hazleton Area School District was going to do, if I can get that out correctly. So talk about a little bit about that education funding.
Well, what we were able to do, the Hazleton Area School District, obviously we have so many needs. We have such a large population. It's a very transient population. We have a lot of problems. I'm on the gang task force for the Hazleton Area School District. So we have a lot of special needs in our district. So what I was able to do was I was able to fight to get another $1.8 million for our school district. So we have had the largest subsidy last year in education funding from the state, and this year now we were able to, for Hazleton area, put $1.8 million extra, and the Crestwood Area School District, which is significantly smaller, got a little bit more than $400,000 more. So in proportion to our districts, that was really something necessary and something that those schools needed.
Okay, we're running out of time, but I do want to talk about MnSec because that was something that was in the news this week right here on News 13. Another escapee this week kind of came at the same time as the governor signing this legislation, which would affect places like MnSec. Wouldn't go into effect till December. You say that's not quick enough for this community.
Correct. Obviously, MnSec it's unwanted in our downtown. It has had such a negative effect on our downtown, and it's constantly in the news. It's sucking up all of our resources with our police, our state police, our sheriff's department, the district attorney's office. It just again and again is hitting this community. And right now we have someone currently still out there on the lam, and it's one after another in this community. And other communities don't have such a negative experience with their halfway houses or with their private prisons. But this one, these state prisoners, which are really the worst of the worst, they were the ones that I've asked now for them to be sent back. So that would be an early implementation of Senate Bill 100 in our district. And that's something that I'm going to continue to ask for.
So basically you're fighting for that right now. It has not been implemented, but you're going to fight for that.
Correct.
That's what you want.
Yes.
All right, very good. Representative Toohill, thanks so much. We could talk forever. That's why you come on the Sam Sand Show, so you can talk for a half an hour, right? But thanks so much for coming on News 13. We appreciate it. Again, come back whenever, and keep us updated on the MnSec issue as as well, because I know that the community at home definitely is interested in that issue as well. All right, thanks so much, and make sure you stay right here on News 13. We have a lot more news coming up. We are going to talk about news from West Hazelton as council met last night, also to the south side in McAdoo, and we're going to tell you about an interesting drug bust that went down in the city of Hazelton early this morning. Stay with us.
The dog days of summer are here at All American, so hurry in for a Jeep Wrangler. Or how about a fuel-saving Chrysler 200 available in a 4-door sedan or a 2-door convertible? Watch out for the all-new Dodge Dart coming soon. And for your summer projects, we're prepared with Ram light and heavy-duty trucks with Class Best horsepower for hauling and towing to complete your chores. Let 3 generations of family-owned dealers provide you with a hassle-free experience. All American, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
In life, it's good to be informed with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
Did you know that at some time in your life, you will suffer an injury to your spine? Maybe not a paralyzing injury, but one that can cause chronic pain or loss of function. Auto accidents, work injury, fall injury, all of them can injure your spine seriously enough to require tests, treatment, or even surgery. If your spine injury was caused by the neglect of another, we can help.
Volvello Law, Injury Lawyers. It's what we do every day.
Everyone's talking about the Clamtown Tavern, Route 443 West, just off of 309 in Tamaqua. There's something going on every night of the week. Try dollar tacos on Mexi Night or choose from 17 flavors on Wing Night. How about their great burgers or a pound of clams on Clam Night? They even have prime rib night, seafood night, and wings and clams collide all day on Sunday. The only question is, what night are we going? Check out their specials at clamtowntavern.com or call 570-FUN-TOWN. The Clamtown Tavern, where every night is your night.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry's U Poulet Auto Parts? Harry's U Poulet pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotused.com.
Did you know Ozzy's has an awesome go-kart track? Ozzy's has Wet n Wild bumper boats. Ozzy's has Berks County's only 29-hole miniature golf course, newly carpeted and landscaped. Plus, 60,000 square foot of indoor attractions to ensure every customer a great time, rain or shine. Check out Ozzy's website and click on discounts. Choose your daily special or coupons worth up to 50% off. Ozzy's, where play and fun are number one. Click it today. Ozzy'sFFC.com.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Thunderclouds snapping around a little bit earlier this afternoon, but looks like they're going to get Little League Baseball in. It's the elimination bracket final down at Butler Township Field, and here's what we've got. It's Franklin Township, Jim Thorpe. They'll square off. Any chance of having somebody from this end? Well, that went out the window when Franklin Township shut out Valley West and Thorpe shut out Freeland. So it's an all-Southern affair, Township and Thorpe, but the game will be played right here at Valley East at the Butler Township Complex. Well, it's a AAA All-Star game tonight, Double-A All-Star game tonight. Also last night, of course, in a yawner, it was the Major League All-Star game. That's one of the worst games I've seen in many years. But anyhow, time to take stock of the first half, the unofficial first half, of course. Here we go, International League AAA Northern Division. The Iron Pigs have a 2-game lead in the loss column, game and a half over Pawtucket. That's AAA affiliate of the Red Sox. Meanwhile, the baby Yankees, they're 4 back. They have a very impressive record. And notice, Buffalo, well, they're in 4th place, but they're over 500. So almost like the American League East, you got everybody playing good baseball, even the teams at the bottom of the pack, but very competitive division. Let's go out west. This is where, of course, the Columbus Clippers of Russell Kanzler play. They're the defending champions of the International League, but they've got some work to do right now. They're 11 back, although they've been playing better of late. They got the record up to the 500 mark, but Indianapolis right now storming away from them, 11 back, so we'll keep an eye on that. Kyle Landis' club in a kind of dead heat with the Harrisburg Senators. Harrisburg, the AAA club of the Washington Nationals. But Akron, they have a 2-game lead in the loss column, but you see overall it's a dead heat. Everybody else hanging around, even though they're under 500, just under 500. So we'll take a look at that Eastern Division. And here's the big league ones. Hard to believe, the Yankees have the biggest lead of any of the 6 major league divisions. They're up 7 in the loss column over the Orioles. See Joe Madden's club, 7.5 back, 8 in the loss column, and everybody in the division. 500 baseball in the middle of July, very, very impressive. What do you say about the Phillies? Well, you don't want to beat a dead horse, but talk about a team that is completely at the opposite end of what you thought. You might have said, turn these standings upside down, and that's what you were thinking at the beginning of the year. Phillies and Marlins battling it out, yet it's those 2 teams at the bottom. Washington, the surprise team, in first place by 4 games over the Braves, 4.5 over the Mets. And speaking of surprises, the Pittsburgh Pirates in first place at the break, 1 over Cincinnati, 3 over the defending world champ Cardinals, and that's the way it's looking. Teams of interest in Major and Minor League Baseball. And tonight we're brought to you by our friends at Stripes and Strikes. Make the right call and get down to Stripes and Strikes. Baseball season is here. Now we're talking baseball pants, jerseys, hats, gloves, bats, batting gloves, bags, catcher's equipment. We've got league discounts available. All the top name brands, Wilson, Rawlings, DeMarini, and Diamond. Check it out at Stripes and Strikes, your headquarters for softball and baseball. Look for the big green awning down across from Gianetti's Best Western on Route 309 in Hazleton.
Make the right call and head to Stripes and Strikes for your sporting good needs. Located on Route 309 across from Gianetti's, Stripes and Strikes is your headquarters for retail and team sales, officiating equipment, and all the gear for the upcoming season. Custom printing also available with no screen or setup fees. Need local high school attire? Stripes and Strikes has it all. Hazleton area, Marion, and MMI, including varsity wool jackets. Gift certificates are available, so call or stop by today. Stripes and Strikes, 301, you are out.
Up now on your screen are your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck to you if you played. Your daily number, 000, Big 4, 5, 7, 0, 8, Quinto, 22065, and your treasure hunt, 11, 15, 21, 25, 28.
Good evening, everyone. Here's tonight's Talk of the Town. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce presents the 5th Annual Women's Empowerment Grant, and applications are now being accepted. Applicants must live in the Greater Hazleton area, and your application and cover letters are due before July 30th. Download an application today at hazletonchamber.org or call 455-1509. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Mary C. Marash of Middletown. Celebration of life was held today from the Major H. Winford Funeral Home. Samuel J. Natolo Jr. of Shenandoah. The Walukovich Orvitzfeld Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Anna Garcia of Hazleton. The funeral will be held Friday at 9:45 a.m. from the Boyle Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Friday from 9 to 9:45 a.m. Marshall M. Williams, formerly of Weatherly. Graveside service will be held Saturday at 11 a.m. from the Union Cemetery. Jean L. Cluck of Hazleton. The funeral will be Monday at 9:30 a.m. from the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. Matilda Koval of West Hazleton. Funeral will be Friday at 9:30 a.m. from the John J. Pustai Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Linda Renee Jacobs of Coaldale. Memorial services will take place Saturday at 10:30 a.m. from the St. Peter and Paul Lutheran Church. Terry M. Chavone Sr. of Freeland. Mass will be held Saturday at 10 a.m. from the Our Lady of Conception Parish. Tonight's obituary is often brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for the second best when dining out. Discover Mia's all-new low-price dinner menu for 2012. Remember, there's plenty of free gated parking in the Marco Building lot. Find us on the web at miasrestaurant.com or follow us on Facebook.
Honey, does this car make me look fat?
You can always take it back.
Love it or return it with Nationwide's 48-hour, 200-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you're unsatisfied, bring it back. Nationwide Car Sales. 40 cars under $15,000. Interest rates as low as 1.99%. And every vehicle is Gold Check certified. We guarantee you'll find a car you'll look good in or you can return it. Nationwide Car Sales. Mundy Street, Wilkes-Barre.
During the Ford Summer Sales event going on now at Feisner Ford, we're inviting you to test drive a new Ford and take advantage of some of the great offers on a great selection of Ford SUVs and crossovers, like the Ford Edge with available EcoBoost that has V6 power with 14 fuel economy. Ford Escape gets up to 28 miles per gallon, and the Ford Explorer has available active park assist, adaptive cruise control, and best-in-class highway fuel economy. You get the newest technology, money-saving fuel economy, and right now a great deal on a brand new Ford. So get to the Ford Summer Sales event at Feisner Ford, and you'll find out why Ford is America's best-selling brand.
Welcome back. Well, 3 issues were the topic of discussion at Tuesday night's West Hazelton Council meeting. Members reviewed the borough's audit for the year, and Council was pleased to see that all monies are in order. Also, the borough is moving forward with a new police station that News 13 has been telling you all about. We talked with Council President Bill Sharkey.
The audit came back with actually a positive balance this year. We're happy to see that, and as far as being at this point for the year, we're doing financially pretty stable.
And you're moving ahead on the project with the police department, I heard.
Yes,
with the grant.
yeah, we officially got the grant. However, we have to have an engineer come up with the specifications for it so we can proceed with it. And we voted on that tonight, and we're hoping the engineer has his plans done within 90 days.
Also making news at the meeting was the decision not to give the fire company a 10% money match they were seeking for the purchase of a new ladder truck. Council voted 3-2 to deny the money, with Councilman Coolidge absent from the meeting. According to Fire Chief Dennis Gantz, the fire company already put in for the grant, and if they are approved, the company will have to come up with the money somehow. Gantz also told us that the current ladder truck is over 30 years old and does not meet some of the National Fire Protection Association standards. Council President Sharkey said he felt that the borough just did not have the money to fund the request at the time. The fire department will find out by February 2013 whether it received the FEMA grant. Moving to the borough of McAdoo, where residents will be happy to know that one part of Kennedy Drive will be paved by the end of summer. At Council's meeting Tuesday night, Councilman Joe Madochik announced that PennDOT will be paving South Kennedy Drive from Blaine Street to the end of the borough, heading towards Tamaqua. The work is expected to begin in August. Also at the meeting, it was learned that 3 fire companies will be reimbursed after some of their equipment was damaged during the May flooding.
Last week at our Borough Council work session, we were presented with a list of damages occurred by both fire companies in town, along with other communities in the area that helped assisted it during the flooding we had in late May. And what we did was we took all these figures together, and they were presented to our insurance company this past week. And right now we're waiting to see what results come from this, whether they'll be picking up the tab or whatever it may be. But one way or another, I'm sure the companies will be reimbursed for their loss.
Council also made a motion last night to require both the McAdoo Fire Company and the Keystone Fire Company to provide background checks for the firefighters, a move that both fire companies agree with. One final note, the borough is now looking for residents to sit on its Uniformed Construction Code Appeals Board. Anyone interested should contact the Borough Security Office. The clouds moved into our area today, cooling us off and even dropping some raindrops a time or two. So will the clouds be sticking with us, or will they move away? Before we can answer that question, let's take a look at tonight's creative condition. This one sent from Rich Jeremy Batista from West Hazelton Elementary Middle School. She tells us the picture is of a girl walking at the park. Taking a look at that weather tonight, mostly clear skies with a low down to 59 degrees. Tomorrow, sunny skies with a calm wind, high reaching 81 degrees. Your forecast tonight brought to you by Just Windows and much, much more. They are located at 1st Street in Freeland, 636-1133. More news and information is headed your way next. Stay with us. And right now, let's check in with G. Mazurkevich for this week's Powered by PP&L.
And welcome to Powered by PPL. We're back with Martha Hearn, and she's educating us on what PPL offers to the community. This week we're talking about the investments in extensive networks of poles and all the other equipment that goes into keeping PPL running and keeping the community safe.
It's huge. The system is big, 10,000 square miles, 29 counties in central eastern PA. 50,000 miles of power lines, enough to circle the earth more than twice, and 1 million poles. We're planning $3.4 billion from 2011 to 2015 to upgrade this infrastructure, more than $650 million this year. And the plan worked from system-wide study we did in 2008-9 that looked at millions of pieces of equipment.
Well, I'm sure people at home are thinking, wow, first of all, going around the earth that many times, 50,000 miles of power lines is just remarkable to maintain. Where will this work be happening?
Well, we'll be working on both transmission and distribution systems. Think of them as highways and local streets over which your power is delivered.
Okay, so many are asking why do this, and what do you tell them when they say, why is this work constantly being done?
Well, it's like your home. I mean,
right.
You have to maintain it or it's not going to function properly. We need to maintain the safe and reliable service that our customers currently enjoy and expect, and we also need to prepare for the future. And the reasons may vary by project: increased demand, reliability, older vintage equipment. We have a few lines from the 1920s.
Wow.
System improvements and improved technology, which we're calling the smart grid.
Certainly this will take some time to do, so for our viewers, will they see any improvements this year?
Well, we have $15 million for improvement at the Harwood substation in Hazel Township, and 2 lines serving that substation, and we have $8 million to install new wires on a 13-mile Susquehanna-Harwood transmission line that goes through Cunningham, Hollenbach, Sugarloaf, and Hazel Townships.
So lots to talk about. They keep you very busy. And next week on Powered by PPL, we're going to talk about the E-Power Home Assessment and Weatherization Program.
I value every day at King's College.
Because I value being motivated to learn.
I value teamwork, both on and off the field.
I value the experiences I've had.
And I value the determination it takes to succeed.
To learn more about the values that last a lifetime, visit King's College for our next open house on July 14th. Call 1-888-KINGS-PA.
Okay, here's a smart idea you'll want to know about if you're A, an area business, and B, interested in saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's not rocket science. It's as simple as becoming more energy efficient. How? With e-Power rebates from PPL Electric Utilities. Our area business customers have made energy efficiency improvements and are already enjoying serious savings. Take Brown's Gym. They saved over $5,200 on upgrades to their lighting. And they'll keep saving on their electricity bills. Same with Nearest Pizzeria and Zimmerman Truck Lines. Thousands of other businesses, too. So let's review. With e-Power rebates, you save right away, as much as 75% on some projects. Plus, you'll save on energy costs, too. Year after year after year after year. Can your business save with e-Power rebates? The answer is black and white. Oh, and green, too. So don't wait. The sooner you act, the more you'll save. Visit pplelectric.com/rebate.
Excellence, consistency, satisfaction, and family. These are all words that have become synonymous with the name Top of the 80s. For more than a quarter of a century, the Top of the 80s restaurant has been the place to enjoy fine dining, enhanced by a panoramic view of the Cunningham Valley. Its location at the crossroads of Routes 80 and 81 makes Top of the 80s a perfect setting to stop and enjoy the view while indulging in a quiet lunch or dinner. Our proud owner, Marion Pollock, invites you to become part of the family and enjoy the wide variety of foods on our award-winning menu, including fresh seafood, thick, juicy steaks, and excellent pasta dishes. Our fine banquet facilities are perfect for company meetings, wedding receptions, bridal and baby showers, rehearsal dinners, bereavement meals, and class reunions. Whatever the occasion, we will be happy to accommodate you. The Top of the 80s restaurant in West Hazleton.
Celebrate summer with Grand Central Spin and Win Summer Sale. Come in today to Grand Central in Hazleton to get the best deals on furniture, appliances, electronics, and mattresses. Everything is on sale at Grand Central. You can also register to spin the prize wheel. 3 winners will be selected each week to spin for prizes like a Weber grill, a recliner, a mattress set, and 99 bottles of beer from Tiva Astro. So come in today and find out why everybody shops Grand Central in Hazleton.
Traffic along Interstate 81 was slowed down this morning after a tractor-trailer rollover. It happened in Sugarloaf Township, and News 13 was there as crews cleaned up the mess.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Thanks for staying with us tonight, everyone. I'm Jasmine Brooks. Before we tell you about the tractor-trailer rollover, a drug arrest in the city of Hazleton that started as a domestic dispute. This is Alexis Manuel Polino and Crystal Brito, said to be boyfriend and girlfriend. The two are right now in Judge Joel Zola's courtroom answering to some pretty serious charges against them, including the assault of a police officer. It all started before 8 o'clock this morning along 1st Street between Laurel and Church in the city of Hazleton, when police got a call that a man was choking a girl as they were walking down the street. Now, when police got there, the two were no longer fighting, but police immediately found 2 large bags of cocaine in the pants of Polino, along with $700 in cash. He got violent with police and started fighting the officers, actually pushing one of them. In the meantime, the girlfriend, who was not yet in police custody, was talking to the boyfriend in Spanish and then quickly grabbed one of the bags of cocaine, which was sitting on top of the police cruiser. She tried to run, but bit the bag open, spilling the drug all over the roadway. She and Polino continued to fight with police. Polino then also got a hold of another bag of cocaine, spilling it all over the road. Both were arrested and face a long list of charges, including resisting arrest and assault. 1st Street was actually closed down by police for some time while the crime was investigated, and the fire department washed away the cocaine that was on the road. A tractor-trailer rollover on Interstate 81 early this morning slowed traffic down for a few hours. This is what it looked like just after 9 Wednesday on Interstate 81 northbound between exits 145 and 151 in Sugarloaf Township. Motorists were slowed down for quite some time due to traffic being cut down to 1 lane. PennDOT shut the lane down so cleanup could continue. No word how this accident happened or if the rig driver was hurt. We are awaiting word from state troopers who are in charge of this investigation. A Hazleton man was nabbed by police in Montgomery County on Tuesday for an incident that happened back in June. Detectives from Hazleton Police Department arrested 25-year-old Temestol Carabello Latigua of Wyoming Street and slapped him with a number of charges, including 2 counts of aggravated assault and terroristic threats. He was sent to prison in lieu of $50,000 straight cash bail. Well, some devastating news coming out of Beaver Township, Columbia County. Carbon monoxide fumes, which killed a man, ended up killing his wife too when she discovered her husband's body. 44-year-old James Schlack and his wife, 38-year-old Margaret Schlack, do have ties to the Hazleton area. At this time, we do not know the source of carbon monoxide, but the coroner has confirmed that Mr. Schlack used the carbon monoxide to commit suicide. Both were employed at the Bimbo Bakeries in the Valmont Industrial Park. Now to Schuylkill County, where a former teacher has admitted to receiving and distributing child pornography. This is 27-year-old Todd Evans of St. Clair, formerly a teacher at St. Clair Area Elementary Middle School. On Tuesday, Evans admitted in federal court that he had received and distributed child porn back in 2011. Evans, who is now in federal custody, will be sentenced in October on the 10th. Under a plea agreement, he would be sentenced to spend between 10 and 12 years in a federal correction institution and serve a lifetime on supervised release following that prison sentence. Coming up on News 13, PennDOT is calling on all motorists. What do you think about traffic safety? Why your opinion matters is coming up next. Plus, where in the world is Kristen Basinski? Well, she just may have taken off on a motorcycle ride. We'll catch up with her in just a bit.
Sizzling summer sale at Burger Mazda in Hazleton. Lease a 2012 Mazda 3i Sky Active Touring Sedan for only $179 a month. Lease a 2012 Mazda 6i Sports Sedan for only $179 a month. Buy a Mazda 2 Sport for only $15,495. Test drive a Mazda today. Ask for Jerry, Owen, or Jeff for your free American flag. No purchase necessary. Ends August 1st at Burger Mazda, just off exit 145 off ID1 near the Laurel Mall. When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
Is anyone ready when you are? How about your doctor or lawyer, your contractor, husband or kids? Is their time really more valuable than yours? We don't think so. The Wire guys always have time for you. For lighting or a standby generator, we're there. Wiring upgrade or renovations, no problem. New appliances or media room, we're ready to hook you up. Call us for an immediate appointment. We won't make you wait and everything's guaranteed.
The Wire guys!
There's more than one way to save when buying a new car. You have to look beyond the day you drive it home. Take a new Camry. Projected to cost over $3,000 less than similar cars during the first 5 years of ownership. That averages out to savings of over $50 a month. Other Toyota models also compare well, like RAV4, Highlander, and Tacomas. Visit buyatoyota.com for special offers. Toyotas are a great deal today and even better deal tomorrow.
Humboldt Industrial Supply, located at 354 West Broad Street in downtown Hazleton, is the area's leader in industrial supplies and products. Humboldt Industrial Supply stocks a vast array of tools and equipment, including Bosch, Stanley, DeWalt, and Hilti. They have industrial and residential plumbing supplies and seasonal supplies, including grass seed, lawnmowers, and equipment. They've got nuts, bolts, fasteners, thousands of shapes, sizes, and grades, and quick-crete products. Humboldt Industrial Supply is your Hilti Tool Rental Center. Call 570-455-3557.
When tragedy strikes you or your family, attorney Frank Skakowski is here to handle your financial affairs. Attorney Skakowski has been practicing law for nearly 30 years and handles each client's case with compassion and professionalism. Call the law offices of Skakowski and DeCosmo for the help you need and deserve.
If you're wondering where Kristen went tonight, well, I think she took off on a motorcycle, to tell you the truth. She joins us now from the Southside Fire Station in Hazleton to tell us more about an event happening this weekend, and it's all for our heroes. So get those engines revving. Kristen?
Hey, thanks, Jasmine. I'm so excited to be able to get out from behind the desk, and I did so on this nice motorcycle right here. I took it for a little ride through downtown Hazleton. I'm just joking. I do have a dress on, but I am sitting on this awesome motorcycle, and the reason being, it's a good reason. It's to tell you all about the Foundation 58 7th annual motorcycle run, which is happening this Saturday. And my good friends Diana and Andy are joining me to tell me a little bit more about this event. And Andy, this run started 7 years ago, and it's all for Foundation 58. Foundation 58 started in memory of Gabe Millay. So tell me a little bit about Gabe.
Well, Gabe was a deputy chief here in Hazleton, fire chief, and he passed away from cancer. And the family, we ran into some money issues with bills and piling up and that. So his son, Justin Millay, and my nephew Keith Millay, they decided they didn't want this to happen again to other emergency service personnel. So we started Foundation 58, 58 being his badge number.
Right.
And we are there to assist firefighters, police officers, and EMS personnel in their battle against cancer.
Okay, and you have already assisted so many of them.
Yes, I believe we're close to 30,
Okay.
30 recipients. And actually we have one of our grant recipients coming to the ride. He's a rider, and he's a survivor, and he will be up with us this year.
Very good. How does this make you feel to know that so many people for 7 years and longer that have been supporting Foundation 58 are doing so in memory of your brother?
Oh, that's great. It's not just about my brother. It's about helping, our saying is helping those who help us, and that's helping your firefighters, policemen, and EMS people out, showing thank you and support for them as well.
Right. And again, this bike run is on Saturday. It starts here at the South Side Fire Station on Broad Street in Hazleton, and it's going to end in Freeland at the other side. So the run itself, tell me a little bit about that. It's a poker run.
Correct. It's a poker run. When they register, the recipient will get 2 cards. They'll pick 2 cards here and a card at the next 2 stops and one at the final stop. Best poker hand will win some cash that way. It is a poker run. We're starting here at 10:30. Registration is 10:30 to 12, and then we're going to leave at 12 o'clock. We're heading from here down to Riverwalk, down in Palmerton.
Fun place.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, definitely. And then ending at the other side in Freeland, where Jonathan, always so gracious to support organizations like yours.
Correct. And we are stopping at Shenanigans and the Poconos as well. That's too long without a pit stop there. And a little break.
Okay, very good, very good. And the cost for riders and possibly their passengers?
It's $20 for the rider, and actually some of that goes towards their poker hands. Passengers is $10, and $5 if they want to get their own poker hand as well.
Okay, and all the money going to Foundation 58.
Correct. Every penny goes to Foundation 58.
All right, very good. And Diana, I'm on your bike, right?
Yes.
Okay. I love this bike. I love it. I love this isn't your
really Andy's.
It's Andy's bike, but she's riding it, which I think is the coolest thing ever that she is riding this bike. But Diana, where can people get any information that they'd want, or learn more about Foundation 58, or simply learn more about this event particularly?
You can look us up on Facebook. We actually have an event page set up and everything. So it has all the information on there, and just find us on Facebook, or you can contact us by phone. Our number is 570-578-6968 if you want to get more information about the run or to register.
All right, Diana, thanks so much. So the 7th annual Foundation 58 poker run, motorcycle run, you're all invited, and you don't just have to go on the run to be able to come to the after party. Am I right? You can come to the other side if you just want to hang out with you guys and have some fun.
Correct. We have food, entertainment. We're going to have open jukebox. We decided to go with that this year instead of a band.
Very good. So again, it's this Saturday right here at the Southside Fire Station, Broad Street in Hazleton. That's where it's taking off. So make sure you're here 10:30 sharp to sign up and get in on this ride. And speaking of ride, Andy, will you take me for a ride on your bike, or Diana, one of the two of you? Can we go now?
It's up to you.
All right, I'm ready. I mean, I don't have a helmet. We'll have to get myself a helmet. Safety first. Diana, maybe I can borrow yours.
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. And then we'll go for a ride, and I won't be back for the news. How's that sound?
That's fine. We'll go to Riverwalk. We'll hang out there for a while.
All right, sounds good. So I'm on my way to Riverwalk, and you better be on your way to the Southside Fire Station this Saturday, starting at 10:30 in the morning for the Foundation 58 7th annual motorcycle run. We'll see you there. I'm Kristen Bazinski. I'll send it back to you in the station.
All right, Kristen, have fun. Well, in other news tonight, Superior Court President Judge Coriel Stevens recently announced that the public will soon have easier access to court documents. No more traveling to court offices to obtain paperwork. Now it's as easy as a click of a button. Check out this new addition to the court's website. The media and public information page is being added because the Superior Court understands the importance of easy access to court filings in cases of public interest. The site is similar to the webpage created by the Centre County Court for the Commonwealth versus Sandusky, which was widely used. The website means no more going to the court offices in Harrisburg, Philadelphia, or Pittsburgh to get documents. Now all the detailed information will be right online. Although the new page has been created, no documents have yet been posted. To check it out, visit superior.court.state.pa.us and click Media and Public Information. Well, what do you think about public traffic safety? PennDOT needs your help. The department is asking Pennsylvania motorists to help monitor its highway safety efforts. Share your opinion through an online survey that focuses on highway safety issues like seatbelts, impaired driving, speeding, motorcycles, and distracted driving. Go to justdrivepa.com now through July 27th. More news and information is headed your way next here on News 13. We'll tell you all about a blood drive that actually gives you prizes for your donation. Pretty cool. More on the 7th annual blood drive series is coming up.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, William Haas of Freeland. William, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
Okay, here's a smart idea you'll want to know about if you're A, an area business, and B, interested in saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's not rocket science. It's as simple as becoming more energy efficient. How? With e-Power rebates from PPL Electric Utilities. Our area business customers have made energy efficiency improvements and are already enjoying serious savings. Take Brown's Gym. They saved over $5,200 on upgrades to their lighting. And they'll keep saving on their electricity bills. Same with Nearest Pizzeria and Zimmerman Truck Lines. Thousands of other businesses, too. So let's review. With e-Power rebates, you save right away, as much as 75% on some projects. Plus, you'll save on energy costs, too. Year after year after year after year. Can your business save with e-Power rebates? The answer is black and white. Oh, and green, too. So don't wait. The sooner you act, the more you'll save. Visit pplelectric.com/rebate.
Celebrate summer with Grand Central Spin and Win Summer Sale. Come in today to Grand Central in Hazleton to get the best deals on furniture, appliances, electronics, and mattresses. Everything is on sale at Grand Central. You can also register to spin the prize wheel. 3 winners will be selected each week to spin for prizes like a Weber grill, a recliner, a mattress set, and 99 bottles of beer from T. Verastro. So come in today and find out why everybody shops Grand Central in Hazleton.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Thunderclouds snapping around a little bit earlier this afternoon, but looks like they're going to get Little League Baseball in. It's the elimination bracket final down at Butler Township Field. And here's what we've got. It's Franklin Township, Jim Thorpe. They'll square off. Any chance of having somebody from this end? Well, that went out the window when Franklin Township shut out Valley West and Thorpe shut out Freeland. So it's an all-Southern affair, Township and Thorpe, but game will be played right here at Valley East at the Butler Township Complex. Well, it's a AAA All-Star game tonight, Double-A All-Star game tonight. Also last night, of course, in a yawner, it was the Major League All-Star game. That's one of the worst games I've seen in many, many, many years. But anyhow, time to take stock of the first half, the unofficial first half, of course. Here we go, International League AAA Northern Division. The Iron Pigs have a 2-game lead in the loss column, game and a half over Pawtucket. That's AAA affiliate of the Red Sox. Meanwhile, the baby Yankees, they're 4 back. They have a very impressive record. And notice, Buffalo, well, they're in 4th place, but they're over 500. So almost like the American League East, you got everybody playing good baseball, even the teams at the bottom of the pack, but very competitive division. Let's go out west. This is where, of course, the Columbus Clippers of Russell Kanzler play. They're the defending champions of the International League, but they've got some work to do right now. They're 11 back, although they've been playing better of late. They got the record up to the 500 mark, but Indianapolis right now storming away from them, 11 back, so we'll keep an eye on that. Kyle Landis' club in a kind of dead heat with the Harrisburg Senators. Harrisburg, the AAA club of the Washington Nationals. But Akron, they have a 2-game lead in the loss column, but you see overall it's a dead heat. Everybody else hanging around, even though they're under 500, just under 500. So we'll take a look at that Eastern Division. And here's the big league ones. Hard to believe, the Yankees have the biggest lead of any of the 6 major league divisions. They're up 7 in the loss column over the Orioles. See Joe Madden's club, 7.5 back, 8 in the loss column, and everybody in the division. 500 baseball in the middle of July, very, very impressive. What do you say about the Phillies? Well, you don't want to beat a dead horse, but talk about a team that is completely at the opposite end of what you thought. You might have said, turn these standings upside down, and that's what you were thinking at the beginning of the year. Phillies and Marlins battling it out, yet it's those 2 teams at the bottom. Washington, the surprise team, in first place by 4 games over the Braves, 4.5 over the Mets. And speaking of surprises, the Pittsburgh Pirates in first place at the break, 1 over Cincinnati, 3 over the defending world champ Cardinals, and that's the way it's looking. Teams of interest in major and minor league baseball. Middle of the week, and you know what that means at Bottlenecks. It's steak and ale night. You can choose from a variety of their specialty hand-cut steaks that's served with unlimited salad and fries for just $9.95. You can't go wrong. Great beer specials all night long as well. Don't forget, kitchen open midnight 7 days a week, and they got those 14 flat screen TVs. A lot of good fun up at Bottlenecks.
I value every day at King's College.
Because I value being motivated to learn.
I value teamwork, both on and off the field.
I value the experiences I've had.
And I value the determination it takes to succeed.
To learn more about the values that last a lifetime, visit King's College for our next open house on July 14th. Call 1-888-KINGS-PA.
The Medicine Shop is fully stocked with Lifeguard Omega 3 along with other nutritional products. Stop by today at the Medicine Shop, 1101 West 15th Street in Hazleton, and pick up your Omega 3 products today.
Alan Wagner, Alan Whitaker. Arthur Whitaker Jr. and Robert John are the partners of Wagner, Whitaker & John LLC, a private investment group providing you with over 100 years of experience and investing planning. Wagner, Whitaker & John. Trust, guidance, and experience. Always client-focused. Located in the Marco Building, Suite 800. Call them at 501-3100 for all your investment needs.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's hand-finished jewelry is among the finest made in the United States. The secret to J-Bell's success and quality is our state-of-the-art die-striking process, backed by skilled craftsmen. As many as 30 different steps may go into a single piece. It's like wearing a work of art. That's why J-Bell is found at only the finest jewelry stores.
Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our magnificent collection of J-Bell die-struck engagement rings.
Living with an advanced illness affects the patient and the people who care for them, leaving everyone involved needing comfort and care. With Hospice of the Sacred Heart, you are not alone, and our early involvement can add quality to your life and life to your days. We are experts in treating pain and symptoms, offering a team approach, providing the choice to live your life with dignity. Call 706-2400 for more information or visit our website at hospicesacredheart.org.
We live in a fast-paced, on-demand world where everything is available at a moment's notice. Now your healthcare can be on-demand as well. Coordinated Health, the name you trust for superior care, now offers Care on Demand, where you can walk in, no appointment necessary, and receive immediate care for all non-life-threatening emergencies. With specialists in primary care, orthopedics, cardiology, and women's health, and locations throughout the Lehigh Valley and Poconos, quality care is never out of reach. Coronated Health, your prescription for better health.
In life, it's good to be informed with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
Schumann Disposal Incorporated is a local family-owned company proudly serving Cunningham, Sugarloaf, Drums, and Beech Mountain since 1963. Roll-off and rear-load containers are available. To schedule weekly trash pickup and container services, give Schumann Disposal a call, 788-1294. Our business is picking up.
To ensure there is enough blood to supply patients in need this summer, Pocono Raceway has once again teamed up with the American Red Cross Northeast PA region for their 7th annual Blood Drive series. It's a fast drive only lasting today and tomorrow, but the prizes donors will be offered, well, they're pretty cool. Here's how it works. The American Red Cross Blood Drive will partner up with the Pocono Raceway to hold a blood drive in Long Pond tomorrow, which is July 12th from 1 to 7 p.m. For those of you who can't make it, that's okay. Satellite drives will be held. Back to those cool prizes. Each donor will receive a ticket to Pocono Raceway's Saturday, August 4th race, plus be entered for a chance to win several prizes courtesy of Pocono Raceway. Eligible volunteer blood donors are asked to call 1-800-RED CROSS to make an appointment. Those clouds moving in our area today, cooling us off a little, even dripping some raindrops a time or two. So will the clouds be sticking around, or are they going to move out of our way? Before we answer that question, let's take a look at tonight's creative condition. This one from Richarmi Batista from West Hazelton Elementary Middle School. She tells us that this picture is of a little girl walking in the park. Tonight, mostly clear skies with your wind 3 to 6 miles per hour. You're going to see a low down to 59 degrees. Taking a look at that 4-day outlook. Thursday, sunny, high near 81, a calm wind between about the afternoon hours. Friday, mostly sunny skies with a high near 85 degrees. Saturday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy skies, a high near 78 degrees. And finally, taking a look at Sunday, again, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, a mostly cloudy day with a low near 66 degrees, high near 82. And your forecast tonight brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon, Dog and Cat Grooming, located at 525 North Broad Street in West Hazelton. Give them a call for your furry friend today, 459-0310. Also by Valley High, located on Route 93 in West Hazelton. Ice cream, food, and so much more. It's perfect for weather like today. Now open for this season. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks so much for making us a part of your day. Of course, you can catch this newscast again with a rebroadcast throughout tonight, or just simply go to our website, ssptv.com. There you're going to find everything Greater Hazelton and beyond. It's all just one click away. On behalf of your News 13 team, be safe. We'll see you Thursday. Good night.
The dog days of summer are here at All American, so hurry in for a Jeep Wrangler. Or how about a fuel-saving Chrysler 200 available in a 4-door sedan or a 2-door convertible? Watch out for the all-new Dodge Dart coming soon. And for your summer projects, we're prepared with Ram light and heavy-duty trucks with Class Best horsepower for hauling and towing to complete your chores. Let 3 generations of family-owned dealers provide you with a hassle-free experience. All American, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
In life, it's good to be informed with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
No one plans to be hurt. I'm attorney Conrad Falvello, and I have yet to meet anyone who would trade their health for money. But if you've had your livelihood taken away by someone else, don't kid yourself. No one's going to hand you a check. At Falvello Law, injury law is what we do every day. It's the only thing we do every day.
Falvello Law, injury lawyers.